Okay, sorry for the late video. I'm trying to learn how to edit on my own and put them out. So they're not going to be of the highest quality because I'm not sure what I'm doing yet or how I'm doing it. So I apologize for that. But let's skip right into the video now. I'm going against Saudi, I believe his name is. He's pretty easy board. Kind of annoying because of the crush card separating it into 4 quadrants. Not overly challenging, just more of a pain in the butt. Uh, he doesn't have super powerful monsters because of the crush card area, and his AI is pretty dumb. As you'll see as the video goes along, I'm not pulling what I need, unfortunately, but that's to be expected when it's mostly focused around 3 cards that I have main access to and have to get the other ones through fusion. But as of right now, I'm just kind of building up a little wall, trying to establish myself. Again, it's not overly hard, but it is time consuming. Which, again, is a pain in the butt. I know. Spirit of the Books and a Harpy Lady. Now, I'm not going to deliberately attack somebody with anything besides the Mystical Elf. If they attack into defense monsters that I set up, then that's on them. But I'm not going to have that impact my rules because that's out of my control. But again, overly easy, not challenging. Pretty straightforward fight. Saudi's not hard, but just time consuming, as are all these matches because you have to hunt down the deck master. Moving out of the way a little bit, trying to make sure I don't get in range of being attacked. But if it happens, I got some life points. So let's start going over some future plans for videos. I want to do a ritual run, but that's going to take a little bit of time, so I can gather up the rituals on like this file to trade over to a new file, so that way I could have the ritual cards ahead of time. I have one as of now, which is Fortress Whale. Fortress Whale Oath, which I'll be doing some more. I want to get Crab Turtle. I want to get Hamburger Recipe. Are the 2 primary ones that I want to get next. There's some other ones that I could get, but I have to look up how to get them and do some research into the materials, how to get the materials, and everything like that. But that will be in due time. As you can see, with this fight, it's pretty much a stalemate until I could get what I need to start pursuing the damage. Millennium Golem, meh. Oh, look at that, a Harpy's Feather Duster. Well, it was a good card. Set it, use it, clear out any kind of traps that he might have, because I don't feel like dealing with that risk. Because there's a lot of trap cards in this game that reduce and spellbind and permanently spellbind, and that's a pain in the butt to deal with, because when you have a Mystical Elf at like 8,000 power that gets permanently spellbound, that's quite depressing. But I digress. So in a little bit we should be able to start finishing up this round. As I said before, it's more time consuming waiting to try to hunt than it is actually fighting. Got my Mystical Elf, start powering it up, and boom, power increase. It's now sitting at 1800 before its own power up goes off. When that happens, it'll be up to 2600 or 2600 depending on where you are from. Up, spellbound, power increased. Masked Oni, Ushioni. Why did I say Masked Oni? I don't know. But yep, he took a big chunk of damage, and I got spellbound. Spellbinding happens when you attack into a monster of the opposite attribute, like fire and water. For this, it is when a light monster attacks into a dark monster, it happens. But otherwise, it's pretty straightforward for that too. Nothing overly challenging. I don't remember the whole entire circle of events for that to actually take place in order to go off, but that's one. I'll try to remember the rest of them. At this point, I don't, though. Moved my heartbeat just so I can move into the center of the map in case he tries to go onto another side. Don't know why I did that, actually. That was a dumb choice on my part, but I digress. It should be only a little bit longer before we get to finish up this match and then go on to the next. I actually wouldn't mind doing a Thunder Dragon run too, because Thunder Dragon is really cool. Like, I like the design of it. And Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon was the GOAT back in the day on, oh, what the hell? Forbidden Memories. There we go. Forbidden Memories was a fun game. I remember grinding, trying to get Meteor Bead Dragon when I was a kid at a friend's house. Wada, no hobby. That was a monster. So, yep, it's just about GG. Like I said, when I said earlier that his AI is dumb, he did not try to run or do anything to save himself. So, attack for game and get ready to go on to the next fight. Pretty straightforward, pretty easy game. Alrighty, so that was the first battle. His field, like I said, was a pain in the butt, more so because of the separation, because of the crush cards. Overall, he wasn't hard. The crush cards are the key thing that was a pain in the butt to deal with. But then again, any map that has crush cards or labyrinth are the biggest pains in the butt to deal with. But you can pass them pretty easily. Alright, so carrying on to the next thing, it's going to be the grandpa. I don't remember his name at all from the show. Just remember grandpa. That's literally the extent of it. So then we're going to carry on for this. His map is more of a pain in the ass because of him being surrounded by labyrinth and only having access through a funnel point. I hated this one. If I had a labyrinth wall or what the fuck is it called? Labyrinth wall or a shadow ghoul or a labyrinth tank. That's what I was thinking of. That I could use just to kind of plow through the wall, I would. But unfortunately for me, I did not, and I cannot use it. As much fun as one of them would be, I don't have access and cannot use one. Because that's definitely way too far out of the realm of use. Maybe I could do like I want to do a machine run, but I'm not sure what kind of machine run I want to do yet. It varies, honestly. There's so many different choices for it. I could do like just a generalized machine monster run, or I could do something more specific. Like, I don't even know any offhand. I really don't know any offhand, and that's kind of annoying. Had a cough there, sorry about that. Empress Judge, do not need you. So, this battle isn't really challenging either. It's honestly just more time consuming to get my stuff across the map to where he's at and then deliver the kill shot. But I digress with that because I will get to it at some point. Another very long battle. And like I said, they're not hard. They're just so much time consumption because of me having to go all the way around from the labyrinth to get into him. So he's slowly walling some stuff up and trying to bring something around back to me. Not really challenging. His main gimmick is trying to get Exodia summoned. Never seen it. Oh, he does have some burn spells too. That's another deck that I want to go for at a point. I want to make a burn run, which I think would be fun. So I will do that at some point too. When, I don't know. I think that maybe might be my next run, because I only have 4,000 life points. It's not hard to burn that down pretty quick. Because, like, Eat a Gaboon, I think it was. Not Eat a Gaboon. Just Desserts is like 300 per card on their field. So if they wall up and I just cast it, it will do 3,000. If they have full board. Yeah, 3,000 for a full board, which is really good. And here I'm just trying to fuse things out to get more mystical elves. Not anything major, not anything scary right now. It'll be at 2,900 with the power up from its effect. Gonna kill my Deckmaster. Injection Fairy Lily. I think it's an Earth monster. Did not realize that. Here I was thinking it was a light monster the whole time, even though that's my Deckmaster. Huh. Interesting. You learn something new every day. And what he just covered over was a monster he powered up. So that's really interesting to me. And makes no sense. Like, 0 sense as to why he did that. But the AI in this game is honestly not the greatest. It definitely lacks in a lot of aspects, and I don't know why. I'm not complaining, naturally. But still really confusing to me. Oh, my nose is stuffed. I can't stand it. That's going to be a part of Exodia. He'll put them in the corners. When he does get them, he'll summon them and put them in the corners of the map of his like little bunker. So that's something in case you didn't know. Now you do. And now we're just gonna power up them. Slowly working our way over. I want to use Exodia, but I don't have the time to farm that card out. My day-to-day life is too crowded and too busy for me to do that. So we're just about closing in on the end of this round. Again, pretty simplistic fight. Not challenging, not scary. Gonna Harpy's Feather Duster. Clear it out. Boom. And then, I actually don't know what it was offhand. I never checked the graveyard to see what he was trying to do there and to bait me into. But, whatever it was, he was dumb. So now he's just going to try to wall up a little bit. I have a monster that could probably one-shot him, yeah. 1,500. Oh, that's right. It changes all the attributes of all my monsters to Earth or Dark. Yeah, Dark. So that's what that was. He took 2,200, and he's at 1,800 left. Not hard. Not hard at all. Now I'll just slowly mosey my creatures up that way. This game is pretty much over here. He doesn't really stand too much of a chance. So, pass the turn. What he does here is why I say he does not have good AI either. He covers over his protection only to meet my next attack head on. Tremendous Flames, 900 damage I think it was? Oh, 1,000. So, I have lost 1,900 just through burn spells. And he just lost his life to a Mystical Elf bitch slapping him. The Mystical Elf is keeping her pimp hand strong, I can tell you that right now. So, Core is next, and he's not really challenging too much either. Most of this game, the biggest obstacle and the biggest pain in the later duels of the maps are the crush cards. That is the biggest and largest challenge to deal with. Because if you're going for a one-shot, you do not get that power up, which is such a pain in the butt. Because that power up is so nice until they have the crush card effect going off. Then you lose all that power up. And you lose your monster. So yeah, that's always fun. So as you can see, I'm trying to get to like the center point of the map. Just so that way I could have some kind of, you know, pivotal point to send my creatures out from. He's going to start walling up, and he has, I don't know why he gains life per movement. It might not be per movement, but it might be something else. So, we're going to back that up and make another Mystic Elf. So now, we got 2 Mystical Elves on the field. Shouldn't be a challenge. He's going to start running away and cornering himself, which is what we want. We want them in the corner. He flips it up. I get the power increase. And he is going to take a lot of damage. 400 points, actually. That's actually less than I thought, to be honest. But, again, not overly... Ooh, it's too high. Nope. Kermit could easily beat him. Yep. So now we're just going to start working on, I believe, mass summoning creatures in order to get more points. Yeah, that's what we're doing. We're just trying to run through creatures, not go through all my points, in order to get a better effect. Threw it right on the crush card. It was a 1600 creature. It instantly died. Crush cards, I believe, like below 1500 in order for the effect to kick in. So, slowly boxing him and slowly moving my creature up. And then we'll just slowly whittle him away. I don't know why I did that. There we go. That makes more sense. That should be a Mystic Elf. Yup. We are slowly boxing him in. And more power-ups. I'll set him up for an attack on my face-up creature. We're just about there. Mesmeric Control. Mesmeric. Yeah, I think that's how you pronounce it. So now he's going to set stuff into defense mode, try to wall up, so he doesn't take any damage. His life point increase of random 50 points. Now, when I was doing this, I played really, really dumb, actually. I believe. I forget what I did here. Okay. So, mass power up. I could have, yeah, I did it really dumb here. I was supposed to attack him and kill him, but I didn't. I wanted to, but for some reason, I did not go with my plan. I don't know why. I can't remember what I was thinking, but I did not go for the smart move. Yes. Because I could have attacked there for game. But I didn't. Because that thing only had 350 points. I would have done over 4,000. Yep, not my smartest move. Not really sure why I did that. This is when it dawned on me that I done messed up. So, the sad pass the turn move. And with that, it will be game. Attack over the face down creature just to see what it is. And get in the roulette wheel. And then we'll carry on to the final step of it. You die, haha. And with that, this round is over. 4,500 Mystical Elf, smack to the face. Down goes the creature. Yes. That's Bakura. Overall, nothing challenging, nothing really hard. I thought I clipped that part out, but I guess I didn't. My bad. I'm not the greatest with that slot machine, roulette wheel, mumbo jumbo bullcrap. Even when I was a kid, I wasn't good with it. So now, Yugi. Yugi's not really challenging either. He has some high-powered creatures, and he doesn't have a board that's exactly challenging. His board's really interesting because it's such a hodgepodge mix-up of everything kind of thrown everywhere, which is really cool, but not all that effective. He has dark monsters and stuff like that, so you'd think that he would have, well, to be honest, you'd think he would have a board more directly accustomed to his power, his focal points or his creatures and everything like that, but nope. No, he does not. Which, again, is really, 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 really weird. I don't know why they programmed it like that for him, but they just did. So I'm just gonna start walling up a little bit till I can get what I need to face him. For future videos, comment down below what you think I should use. I had a list that I had planned for, but I don't know where it is because one of the options is going to be like an extremely overpowered kind of deck, like Darkholds or Geki, and other such cards. But I'll get to that point at another time. So Silverfang just tried to attack me. Got Mesmeric controlled. Yep, not a hard fight there. Now, we're going to be finishing up this battle soon. I think. Yeah, pretty sure. He didn't take me long on the fight. It was just more... God damn it, I forgot about that. It just took more time overall just to get what I need. Because I have to rely on RNG essentially to get what I need for my deck to start kicking off into high gear. It takes a little bit of time. So there's my first Mystic Elf, which would be really easy to fix up. And now we're going to go for the fusion. Fusion. Ha! We're going to just throw it in defense mode. And then we will... We're waiting turn, because I don't know if you guys seen the card in my hand, but the card in my hand was, I have no idea how to pronounce it. Yeah, that right there. But her effect is when she's flipped upside down, any creature that has below 1,000 power gets boosted by 1,000. So, Mystic Elf being boosted by 1,000, putting her at 1,800. Then having more boosts. So what I'm doing right there is I had another Mystic Elf in my hand. So that backfired on me, not flipping it up earlier. As you can see, 2,200 damage. I wish I could skip that fighting animation so much. It It would be so convenient. He's at 1800. Not a challenging fight. He was impatient, didn't wait for it. So, it's gonna be a GG. I'm gonna go over, flip up my other Mr. Golf, boost my 1, and then attack for game. Just trying to do some quick math in my head. And with that fight's also over. 1800 exact damage on it. So, not a hard fight in the slightest. So, that was easy. Next, we got the roulette wheel. I do get a Dark Magician out of this one, actually, ironically enough. Which, it was that and a Silver Fang. Silver Fang. Anyway, I didn't keep that in, but I did get one. I got that and a fake trap besides the Silver Fang. So I hate this guy. I thought I had a text box in for that, but I guess not. I'll have to put one in. Oops, sorry. Not unseen stuff, you know. Nah. I do hate him. I hate his design. I hate the way he looks. High shin, everything like that. Even from the first games, I can't stand him. I do like his deck master though. Karma? Or Chakra rather. I really do like that monster. From like a standpoint of looking at. It's very aesthetically pleasing. So I do really like that. Moving on to the fight itself. He can be a little bit challenging. He does have high-powered creatures, and his Deckmaster does drop your power while raising theirs if it gets too close. So that is definitely a challenge in and of itself right there. But the map isn't the issue. Because of how it's laid out, it's easy. The issue with him is his like high-powered monsters. Like, he loves Summon Skull. He absolutely adores Summon Skull and Toon Summon Skull. You will see them in the fight. I was hoping for Mystic Elf. Hopefully we get one. Yep. So that's great. That boosts my power up more. I was trying to figure out the math to see if I could get a one-hit kill on him. I couldn't, so I didn't flip it. Unfortunate. So now, I go ahead and decide to fuse and try to get one here. Let me tell you what, it did not work. They love going into Dark Witch, and it makes me salty, because I cannot stand getting that. That is not the purpose of this match. This is not the purpose of this file. To see if I can beat it with Dark Witches. As much as I like the design, not what I want. So, get Spellbound. He's down to 100. Like I said, he's not overly hard right now. But, he does get those high-powered cards, which can be scary, yes. But that's the key thing, as far as I remember. Summon Skull, Toon Summon Skull. He does power up some creatures, and he does have a ritual, I believe, for Karma. Or Chakra, I'm sorry. I do not know why I keep calling him Karma. It just makes more sense to me, I guess, in my mind, to have him called Karma over Chakra. But that might just be me. So now it's just going to be slowly whittling away into his stuff. Suijin is a cool creature. I like the Gay Guardian trio pieces. But the thing about that is, because of its effect, even if it was in attack mode, he would not take damage because of his effect. So I'm at 3,400 here, right? So I figure I could go in for the kill. But he flips a Summon Skull. And like I said before about his Deckmaster and the power-up system, because he is close to the Deckmaster, his monster gains the power-up. Mine was farther away, or mine was close too, so I got a negative impact to my stats, unfortunately enough. So, oh god, my leg's itchy. There we go. So, with that, it's gonna be slow. Yeah, see, I go and check to see, and that's how I found out that, yeah, because of his effect from his Deckmaster, he was powered up, and now he's gonna start hunting me down, which is very scary in and of itself, because that's a Dark Skull. But, you know, it's not the worst thing to happen to me. So now we're just going to start trying to wall up stuff to save myself. And as you can see there, his power went down. Because he is out of range. So he's only getting that power up from the field boost. 2500. Yes, it is unfortunate that I got hit by that much damage. But it's, again, not the worst. Could be worse, to be honest. I'm just gonna throw something down there to try to secure a little bit of a scare. Especially with that, I boosted up. You know, just trying to scare him a little bit. Now, I honestly forget what he does here. Yeah, see, now he's gonna start retreating. Which I can't blame him, to be honest. He just saw like 8 things go off. He drains my like little star chip points, I guess. I forget what they're called, to be honest. But he did do that, and because of him doing that, it actually worked positively for me. Because with that, well, actually it didn't really do anything. But it didn't really actually have a major impact or a negative impact. Because of it going to do that, my creature was already, you know, not in the best shape to begin with. So what I gotta do right now is I need to hit him for 100 damage. Just 100. And now this is where I'm trying to burn through my creature cards as fast as possible. I have an opportunity to go for a killing blow on him, but I just need that little itty bitty more damage to do. So we're slowly working our creatures up to get to him. I got a Mystic Elf that's extremely high powered again. And I have another Mystic Elf that's not quite there. He goes for a Dark Hole. He needs to wipe my board because he's not in the best shape. Fine, go ahead, buddy. I do not care that you wipe the board. And if you can see who I just had gotten. With that, you can see where I'm going. I'm doing some math. Trying to make sure everything lines up for what I need. So now, he's going to start getting aggressive with me. I'm going to start setting all of the cards that I need in order to get ready to strike. I have one card that's going to be 1600 or 1800. So I drop Mystic Elf, flip that, it goes up. It is now at 1828, and then if it gets flipped up, it's going to get that next 800 point power boost. So it'll be up to 36. And he goes for the kill with Dark Magician. Not anything scary, but it is enough for a GG. And to show the last match of siding with Seto. Pretty easy. The next one that I'm going to do is going to be siding with Yugi. And he gets a little bit more variety of characters to fight, including Weevil, Pegasus, Bandit Keith, so I might be able to get some ideas of a machine deck to use. So, with that though, you see that you can at least beat half of the main story with just Mystic Elves. So, if you guys do enjoy the video, please, if you want, subscribe, like it, and hit that noti bell if you did subscribe. But as I stand right now, I'm going to start trying to edit a little bit better, learn how. I'm using DaVinci 18, so I am extremely new to this whole entire system of doing it. So if you have any tips, comment down below. Till then, guys, I thank you very much for your time. And if you have any tips or any suggestions, please let me know. I will catch you around.